Hello, welcome to the third edition of MTC Cares. I'm Booker Walton, owner of Mountaineer Technology Consultants, and I'm proud to be sitting here today with Joanna Mizener, who's the Executive Director, and Julie Mills, who is on the Board of Directors for Girls on the Run, which is a non-profit organization. This particular part of it is in North Central West Virginia, but it is a national organization. Girls on the Run is a nonprofit that promotes the lifetime habits of self-respect and healthy lifestyles for preteen girls, which they normally do that through interactive lessons, but primarily through running games, which culminates in a celebratory 5K run at the end of the season. We're proud to be a part of Girls on the Run and have them in here today to talk about their mission and to tell you how you can help them fulfill the dreams of these young girls. But I thought for starters we would have Joanna go ahead and talk about the mission of Girls on the Run and what they try to accomplish. Joanna, if you mind?
Yes, thanks for having us here today. The mission of Girls on the Run is to inspire girls to be joyful, healthy, and confident using a fun, experience-based curriculum that creatively integrates running and other movement. The program, which happens over a 10-week season, is accessible to girls at all physical activity levels, including girls with mild to moderate disabilities. The girls meet for 10 weeks with trained coaches, and they learn lessons about things like building empathy, kindness, contribution to community, setting healthy boundaries, managing emotions and conflict, and other things. Each team also designs and carries out their own community impact project each season, where they give back to the community in ways that are meaningful to them. Our vision is a world where every girl knows and activates her limitless potential and is free to boldly pursue her dreams.
You can see why we have them in. That's very powerful right there. I'd like to say that my daughter was a part of this in the past as well, and I mean, she took great enjoyment in it. Tell us what schools you're involved with here in, not only in Morgantown, but I think you got, when we say North Central West Virginia, there's other schools well besides outside of our area. So tell us who you're involved with.
Absolutely. We're currently connected to all of the elementary schools here in Mon County, which was our first county. Girls on the Run of North Central West Virginia started as just Girls on the Run of Monongalia County at Brookhaven Elementary in 2007. And since then, we've expanded our territory from that one county to now 12, including the northern panhandle counties, Monongalia, Preston, Wetzel, Marion, Barber, Taylor, Harrison, and the addition of Lewis County in 2021.
That's awesome. So tell us a little bit, before we go to Julie, where she talks about how the board helps support this mission, tell us a little bit about the end of the season 5K run. Obviously, that's the most recognizable thing that people seem to know about Girls on the Run. Tell us a little bit about that.
It is our most obvious event of the year, and it's different from your average 5K because it's celebratory. The goal of our 5K is to give the girls a framework. It's the moment where they realize in a tangible way that they've set a big goal and they've achieved it. So it's all about celebrating their hard work through the season and showing them that the impossible or seemingly impossible big goals can be achievable.
That's amazing. That's amazing. Julie, thanks for coming today. I really appreciate it.
Thank you so much for having us.
As a board member, what are the types of things that the board is doing to support the mission of Joanna as the executive director? And then, you know, this is obviously big. When you talk about you're in 12 basically different areas, and you just added Lewis County, how are you supporting that from a board perspective?
Well, if you don't mind, I'll start with how I even got involved in the board.
Sure.
Both of my daughters did Girls on the Run, just like your daughter. And so they started it in 3rd grade, and then they moved up through 5th grade, and then I volunteered at the 5K runs and with other events, and then I was approached to be a board member, and I knew that it was just such a powerful organization, that they're doing such good in the community within Monongalia County, and then the other 11 counties as well, but we've got a very hands-on board. We have a small group of 11 of us now, and we're active. We roll up our sleeves, all of our board members. We're at events, we're at Chamber of Commerce events, we're at, presentations, and this is where he's going to have to edit stuff.
That's perfect. Okay. Doesn't matter.
You're an ambassador.
So again, the board is very actively involved, and so we're constantly communicating with our staff members, and we're getting input from them. It's not just we're directing them to do things. It's just a very collaborative board.
Absolutely. Absolutely. So what would you consider, obviously you have board members, you already have sponsors and stuff, but other people, the point of this is to make people more aware of how they can help different organizations that are here in our area, in our community. How can people help Girls on the Run?
I'm glad you asked that. There's a place for everyone who wants to help with Girls on the Run, whether your skills and schedule allow for being a volunteer coach, or if maybe you are an avid runner or participate in other physical activities and you want to do those events to raise money for the organization. As a nonprofit, we rely heavily on grants, sponsors, and our local donors to make sure that we can provide programming to all girls regardless of financial need. And so we work really hard, especially through the fall, to ensure that we've raised enough funds to make that available to girls on a reduced basis or a full scholarship as needed. So we need donors, we need volunteers. If you're able to volunteer on a consistent basis, coaching may be for you. If you're more interested in a one-day volunteer position, our 5K is a great fun event that requires over 100 volunteers each year. And that's a one-day commitment, doing anything from spray painting girls' hair or watching the course to make sure everyone is safe, or helping with registration and merchandise. There's a spot for pretty much everyone who wants to volunteer at the 5K.
Sparkle runners. We've got sparkle runners and...
Hold on, what are sparkle runners?
Well, Joanna.
Girls on the Run requires each girl in the program to run with a running buddy, and knowing that not every girl will have someone at home that she can run with, the council screens and assigns what we call running buddies, or here in West Virginia we call them sparkle runners, to pair up with girls and encourage them throughout the 5K so that no girl is running alone.
Am I right? This program started nationally in 2006. Am I right about that?
Nationally in 1996.
1996. Okay, so I was wrong. So it's even longer than that. What a powerful program. I mean, look what they're doing for young girls here. I know what they did for my daughter. I know what they're doing for girls here in our community. The empowerment of girls. Girls often are told that they can't do something. And the fact that we have people telling them they can and telling them they can be anything they want to be, that goes right into what everything I believe in, as far as you have the ability to do anything and everything you want to. All you have to do is have a belief in yourself. But somebody has to instill that belief before you have that belief in the first place. So the fact that Girls on the Run is doing this is something that's very near and dear to my heart. And so maybe we should go ahead and announce this now. I guess I don't like to normally interject my things, but myself into these. But Joanna and Julie had approached me to become a part of the board, and I did apply. And today they've come in and told me that I'm a part of the board. So you can see, and thank you guys very much. And I told you that when we talked before. You know, this is something that I feel like I want to be a part of. And this is something that's very powerful. This is something that means something. This is part of the community initiative that we talk about at Mountaineer Technology Consultants. And to be able to have just a small role, any role, to be able to help as far as the empowerment of girls in the community, because it's always more than just us. And if we aren't passing down what we're supposed to pass down to the generations below us, then we're not doing what we're supposed to do. So I really, really appreciate it. If you can get involved with Girls on the Run, if you have an inkling as a business, as an individual, how can somebody reach out to you, Joanna?
We can always visit our local council webpage at www.gotrncwv.org, or email us at info@gotrncwv.org. Or you can just contact any member of our board or staff directly. Our contact information is included on our webpage as well. We'll be happy to answer Facebook messages, text, phone calls, emails, social media, anywhere that you find us. Just go ahead and click contact us and we'll get back to you.
So there it is, Girls on the Run. What a powerful thing that they're talking about today. I'm involved in it, and I would encourage you that if you feel so kind in your heart, get involved. It's a great thing. From next time, I'm Booker at Mountaineer Technology Consultants. I want to thank Joanna and Julie for being here with us.
Thank you, Booker.
Everybody have a great day. Take care. We'll talk to you soon.